Hello, this is H. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age. Let's continue climbing Ayers Rock. Now this screen gets a little tricky with another mechanic. Yeah, we get those little statues there that, I guess they just spit whirlwinds out of them for some reason. I didn't think Ayers Rock was meant to be taken quite so literally, but it is, evidently. So what we need to do is we need to maneuver around to these places so that these statues can blow us around to different parts of it that we otherwise wouldn't be able to access. Oh, we got a first strike in this battle too. Normally I would like use a synergy or something to be able to wipe them out in one round, but since we got the initiative, we might as well take advantage of it and take a little time to do some healing there with our Breath Genie. Okay, now, let's see. We got that little plate down there. We need to get that pillar out of the way, so that way the statue from before can blow us past it. Haha! I suppose you could go back down if you wanted to, but there's really no reason to. There's a treasure. If only there were a way I could get over to that treasure. Now, you want to be careful here, because unlike the previous screen, if you get caught by the whirlwinds being spit out by those statues, they will knock you down or knock you into the pillars on the wall or whatever those things are, and you'll have to climb all over again. Haha! Yeah, if you tried climbing over here before, yeah, the pillar would have been in your way, nothing you could do with that. And we can get another useless treasure there. Yeah, but this one, sometimes you'll see those statues on the floor, and they'll spit you right up like that. And oh wow, did I just get another preemptive strike? Wow. But actually, I'm gonna need a little help to kill that harpy there. Sometimes I just hold down the B button and I go through the text so quickly I'm not really paying attention to what's going on. But it is nice to keep my HP topped off. Alright. Normally I wouldn't show so many battles, but they're quick enough right now. Later on in the game, not so much. Okay, let's see. For this part, I think I need to go up first. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we got those two pillars that are gonna be in our way. So what we need to do, let's get... Do I already have it bound? No, I do. I do not. Okay. Yeah, let's bind move. And while I'm at it, why don't we bind pound too? So yeah, we got to get that out of the way so that way when we get on the platform to the right, we can push that other pillar out of the way, and then we can get to the very top from that statue on the bottom level there. That's one thing I love about this game. The dungeons are much bigger, much more complex. You gotta take a lot of different puzzle elements into account. Although, this one isn't that extraordinary, but you know what I mean. If you end up all the way at the bottom there, just stand on the statue that's on the ground and it'll spit you right up there. Now this part is isolated from the main section there because, well, there's all these rocks in the way, but I do need to come here first to get that pillar out of the way so we can get to that super tornado. Well, let's see what we got up here. What the? Yeah, so whenever you try climbing that wall, it'll always spit you back down here for now. Now, remember this spot for later viewers, because I'm going to come back here off screen, because climbing, we're going to have to go back and forth between the two paths there. And yeah, climbing around on these walls is pretty slow. So now that we got the pillar out of the way, we can take the left path to move on from here. But these guys are easy enough. Don't worry about using your synergy at this point, because we're going to have a synergy stone coming up once we actually get inside this place, eventually. I think I need to go to the left. Do I? No, I got to go down here. Okay, yeah, this is the right way. Okay, good. I meant to do that. I didn't just, like, get momentarily lost. Carry on. But yeah, we gotta activate... I don't know what that one does. The mechanism, the whirlwind mechanism they got. I don't know why the villagers couldn't do anything with that. Or that one guy, at least. But, okay, so... if I can ever get it to work, good. Yeah, let's get the whirlwind going. I don't know why that particularly matters here. There's no sand in the way, but in order to deactivate whatever that thing is that's keeping us from getting to the top, you need to activate this little mechanism, and then we can actually keep climbing for some reason. But alright, that's everything we can do. Well, not on this side, but now that I'm done with that, I'm going to meet you at the spot on the right there that I told you about a moment ago. Remember this spot too, because I'm going to come back there off screen eventually. Okay, we're back. So now that we've gotten whatever that barrier was out of the way, we can get to the top. Or at least the top of this side. And we get one of my favorite items in the game, the Fusion Shield. We're going to be equipping that on Felix there. And yeah, look at that Jupiter resistance. Holy cow, that's amazing. So yeah, we definitely want to give it to him. I'm probably going to keep it on him for a sizable chunk of the game. That's just an immense amount of resistance to any element. Well, although Jupiter is fairly common to run into. Okay, well that's everything we can do on this side. I will meet you back on the left side there then. Okay, we're back. Well, at least they made all that backtracking we just did remotely worth it. And get something really good out of it while we're at it. I love this area and the village of Garrow. Probably one of my favorite villages in the game. It doesn't really have anything extraordinary that's like relevant to the main plot really, but it's just, I don't know, I just like the atmosphere and the background and the lore with the village. I would have preferred, you know, more villain presence, but, well, we take what we can get. But alright, okay, we made it inside, finally. So, now the dungeon really begins! Now let's take a look around. Okay, we can't go to the left. This dungeon may look like a maze, like if you look at an actual map of it. But there's actually relatively few places you can go at a time. I mean, there's like maybe some minor branching paths. And the dungeon is huge. But still, it's not as big as it could be. Let's see. I don't need to move that pillar out of the way. I don't think I do anyway. So I'm not going to worry about that. Ignore the chest there for now. I wonder what's with that giant stone head there. Is that one of Olmec's relatives? No. No, he's not in this game. Those statues don't seem to be doing anything. I wonder what that's all about. It's probably not important. But I do want to move that pillar there. That is important. Remember H.C. Bailey's words of wisdom. When in doubt, go left. And remember to set your gens a split second before you actually need to use them. Okay, let's see here. We got a new enemy, Creeper. If I recall correctly, I think they can inflict delusion on you, or maybe that's another enemy. Well, let me check that out here. Let's see. No, that's another enemy. Creepers, they can cast Frost or Douse on you, but that's about it. I'm thinking of the other new enemy around here that can inflict delusion. Nice little background with those little floaty bubbles there. Just a nice little detail. Okay, we can't do anything down there yet, so let's go up here. Oh boy, this room. Okay, you're gonna need the move and pound synergies to get through this one. Now the trick here is that we gotta get from the left side of the upper platform to the right side there. And if you... well, let me show you. if you pound one of these stone pillars, yeah, it boosts up another one. And the thing is, is that you got to keep that middle lane open, because if you don't do that, then this pillar will be up, and you won't be able to hit that with the whirlwind there. And don't jump on the left pillar there, or it'll pop that one on the right, or, well, the middle left one. It'll pop that one up, and it'll be in your way then. So that's why you gotta arrange those pillars as I did there. Whee! Kind of reminds me of Illusion of Gaia a little bit, with that whirlwind ability that Will had there. So yeah, because I put the other pillar on the other stone pillar on the right there, when I jumped on the stone pillar in the middle there, it stays put there like that. And then let's do the same thing, but the other way around now. I wonder if they disable random encounters in this part of the room. That would seem really oddly specific. I mean, it's good, so that way you don't lose track of where you are in the puzzle solving, but usually, at least as far as I can remember, you either have random encounters in a given room, or you don't. It's not like, well, half the room you got random encounters, and the other half you don't. Nah, it doesn't work that way, at least not to my knowledge, anyway. But that's okay. Let's see. Okay, so now we got another pillar here. This is where you could have gone from the start of this whole room, but it would have been a dead end there at the time. So what you need to do, get the pillar right there, and then get back to the start of this floor, or this room, and go down to that pillar so you can get out of the room. Okay, so this time we go down here. Haha! By the way, after that last battle there, Felix gained a level and learned Mad Growth, which, yeah, it's more powerful and it has better AoE, but yeah, that's about it. Unfortunately, just like the first game, not two enemies are going to be weak to Venus or Mercury. Well, let's see, now there's a little spot down below there, but there's no pillar. What gives? Well, remember that for later. Now, in this room, yeah, we got all these little air holes or whatever that are getting in our way. So, you might notice that pillar on the left seems to be kind of blocking one of those. So what you need to do is, well, move the pillars back and forth to get the air holes to do what you want them to do. Like this. Haha! Why the airflow favors the one on the right there, I don't know. But I do know that I need to get this guy terminated. Oh yeah, this guy's weak to Jupiter. I think I forgot to mention that when I was fighting him before, but there it is. Okay, now for this part, I suppose you don't have to do it right now, but move that pillar right there. That'll be important later on. Okay, this one's a little tricky because you're going to have to use your move synergy to move around when you otherwise might not do that, because, see, I could push it to the left there, but if I did that, then this air hole would open up, or that air hole would be in my way, and I wouldn't be able to climb up to be able to jump on that pillar there. So you want to be careful for that around here. More of those inactive statues. Let's see, we can't do anything with that whirlwind stone right now, but remember that for later. And we're going to need to push that one down because we're going to be coming back here to jump around to the right side of this room later. Okay, so let's get that out of the way. Haha! Now we can get past that part from the beginning there. Leave that pillar where it is. And continue onward. Yeah, this central room connects like all the other rooms that we're going through here. So we're gonna be going in and out, back and forth, and all that stuff. Okay, now here, this part's, well, not really tricky, but can't really see what you're doing. Haha! Yeah, we're gonna be seeing that a few times in this dungeon here. Where you got this central, I don't know what that thing is, like a wall or something that you gotta push around with the whirlwind synergy there. If only I could get more than one character to have whirlwind, but sadly I cannot right now. Just gotta do that manually, the old-fashioned way. I'm not entirely sure which way I'm supposed to go from here. Well, I do want to go up here, at least, to push that pillar down. I don't know that I'll actually use it, but it's there. We might as well put it out of the way. Keep the lanes of traffic open. Okay, and there's the other new enemy, the one I was telling you about before, that can, inflict delusion on you that'll make your physical attacks much more inaccurate. Although I don't think that affects Unleashing Jinn, even though it looks like a physical attack, and it does use your attack stat. I don't think I've ever seen Unleashing a Genie miss. So that is one thing I like about the game. You don't miss a whole lot. What a concept! At least we don't get, like, critical misses or something. Holy cow! That could be really annoying. I don't even know how that would actually work, but it's there. Yeah, we don't even need synergy for this one, because Felix can one-shot the ghoul there with just a good cannon there. Aha! Yeah, all that little experience you get from Unleashing Jinns, it adds up. Okay, we need to go up here now. No, that was the wrong part. No, that was the right way, I just wasn't looking where I was going. Yeah, the moving wall there just... Yeah, I couldn't see that from there. Darn camera angles. Okay, first things first, let's get a treasure over here. If only they restored all of my HP and MP, but sadly, they don't do that in this game. Not with that anyway. Seems kind of odd that an area called Ayers Rock would have so many enemies that would be weak to air elemental attacks. You'd think they'd be weak to Venus or something, but no! Let's see, that pillar there, we can't move, so don't worry about it. Besides, it's right where I would want it to be anyway. Okay, we gotta find a way to get up to that whirlwind stone there. Or we could just start with this one. That works too. Get that wall out of the way. Aha! Oh, phew. I almost forgot to re-equip the Jinn there. Just got so much to keep track in my head, I can't remember everything. What do you think this is? Gungnir? Holy cow, that game required keeping track of a lot of things at once. One thing I like about this dungeon also is how it's not just like going straight through one room and then forget about it. There's like multiple layers to each room and each, well, maybe not every room and floor, but a lot of them. There's like central rooms that you'll just be going like through one part of it, and then you go through a lower level of that part of the dungeon or whatever. So I like it. It adds a lot more depth and atmosphere to the area. But yeah, this is the first really big dungeon in the game. Kind of odd that they put it so relatively early in the game, but I like it. It's probably bigger than some of the lighthouses in the first game. Holy cow. Oh, hey, there's another one of those giant stone heads. How do I get over there? And let's find out. Let's see. Wow, I really haven't been using that much synergy. Haven't really needed to. But if you have, we can get our free refill. Haha! I would imagine that works unlimited times. Not that I'm going to be coming back here, but it's there. Okay, let's see. Yeah, first things first, let's take care of these guys. Can you one-shot those mummies? He probably could. Yeah, I think he can. Whee! And this is why I don't play on hard mode, because well, there's really not a whole lot to the random battles, and I would just rather fight them, get it over with, and move on. Okay, now this part, you don't have to do this, but I'm just doing it anyway. So, yeah, this is the little exit that you might have seen earlier in the area. But I didn't go to that part because there was nothing we could do from here. But that's like another exit that you could use to get out of the place, I guess if you ran out of synergy to use retreat. But what happens if I activate this whirlwind mechanism? Find out next time on Let's Play Golden Sun, The Lost Stage. This is H.C. Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.